Good morning, everyone. So this morning we are heading out to the job we started last week. I believe it was in last week's video. I had filmed a bunch of videos for last week and I ended up losing everything. So luckily it was mostly raining last week, so there wasn't too much exciting going on. But today I got the truck fired up, I got the tractor fired up, and we're gonna head out to that job. So I put the sander in. That was supposed to be in a video, but I lost that footage. So that's in, because we were supposed to get some snow. We got a little bit, but nothing plowable. So I think I'm just gonna leave it in there for the rest of this year. I don't really need my bed for anything, but I borrowed this trailer to somebody. I got it back. So I'm gonna take the spinner out and I'm just gonna put the tractor in this trailer, and so I don't need any attachments or anything. And I also have a couple small things I gotta bring with me, so I'm just gonna throw it all in this trailer, because it'd be more difficult to throw it on that trailer, because obviously it's open and I don't have any room in the bed, obviously, with the sander. And it's also covered in a bunch of stuff like the tailgate and the fuel tank that was in the truck. So I'm just gonna leave that for now because I gotta get out, get this job going. And I'm just gonna run out there this morning, drop off the tractor, then go out, rent the dump trailer I need, and go pick up material and start bringing in material. I don't know yet what I'm gonna get for the first load, but yeah, I will catch you guys on the job after I get this trailer loaded. So guys, I don't know if you can see that, but that says 18 degrees out, so it's pretty cold this morning. That's obviously 18 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's well below freezing out. So it's a pretty cool morning. But we are just heading out of the driveway now with the trailer. I threw in a roll of fabric a little bit. I just need a little, so I threw in what I had for a roll of fabric and a piece of pipe, because I don't think it was in any of my other videos, but he had some logger or like tree guys in there or whatever, and they cut down a couple of trees and they ended up crushing one of his gutter drains, which I noticed. I don't think the logger or tree guys or whatever noticed, but so he just told me just to repair it. Obviously it's only like a 4-foot piece of pipe, so it's not going to be too much to replace or anything like that. So yeah, we got to do that at some point too. We're kind of running short on time this week for this project, so I'm really hoping I can get this done between today and tomorrow, because I have to, I'm working for as a subcontractor for another company who I used to work with. Guys, I just pulled up to the job here. I got, the place I usually get stuff wasn't open, so I ended up getting a yard of the Riverstone here. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'll have to see. And then I also got a yard of the hard pack for the pavers down below, and then I'm going to use it for a little bit of fill for underneath the 4x4s where I got to level them up a little. So yeah, I'm going to take the tractor and scoop out as much of this Riverstone as I can, and then I'll probably have to shovel a little, and then I'll just dump out this material somewhere, and then I'll just scoop it with the tractor. So guys, we're back on the job. I went and grabbed a load of topsoil. I grabbed 3 yards. So we should have all the material I think we need here. May need some more topsoil, I'm not sure yet. But it ended up being a mess with this trailer. The battery was dead in it. It lifted halfway, and then the battery's dead, so I had to have somebody bring me jumper cables, and then hooked it up to the tractor, got it dumped. That was with the first load. Then I obviously had the jumper cables for the topsoil, so I did the same thing. Yeah, I don't really know about this dump trailer. I'm definitely not going to buy this one, that's for sure. You can see right there the seams in it are split right open. When I get one, I want a single piece floor, probably a similar length, probably 12 foot, maybe 14. I don't really need it for the length, just more for the material, I'll probably end up putting some tall sides on it to haul mulch in the spring, but then I'll probably take them off throughout the summer, save a little weight, and easier to load it and stuff. So yeah, but I'm definitely, I mean, I don't know, I've never heard of this brand myself, but it just does not seem like a very quality trailer. These gates are very flimsy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not a fan of it. Goes up really slow too, even with a running battery that's getting charged. It just goes really slow. It did lift this 3 yards of topsoil though, so, which is pretty wet. I'd guess this loader here is probably around 7,000, 8,000 pounds or so. So it does, I mean, it does a good job lifting. But yeah, I'll show you back here. So I've done a little work. Sorry, I'm not really filming. It's real cold out here and my phone doesn't really like the cold, which is what I film on, is my phone. So I don't know if I showed you guys, but I got this river rock finished up here, and I started to use some of the gravel to level off this area here. I got another pile, 2 piles over there, and I got the rest of the river stone here, which should be enough. So the plan is tomorrow to come back and run these 4x4s along here and up to the other side up there, break this rock back. Gonna get another early start tomorrow, probably around the same time, 6:30 we'll leave and get out here. And I only have till about noon that I can work out here tomorrow. Then I gotta go to another job that I need to get completed before we get any more snow, because it's a cleanup job. So yeah, and then the only thing that'll be left to do here on this property is just to grind these stumps down here, which will be probably about a day's worth of work. But like I said, I think earlier, I got to do the subcontracted work running that machine, hammer and rock. So I got to do that because the machine's already rented, it's already coming. So that might have to wait until the week, not this week, but the next week. So then I did get started on this. Got the 4x4s, these ones in, and put the gravel in there, compacted it, started placing the pavers down. I obviously got to cut some to fit. I put all the whole ones I could down, and we got to cut them. But it's about 2 o'clock right now. I want to get that topsoil out here and spread out, and the little bit of gravel that's left I'm just going to put here in this hole where I put this other little bit, and then we're going to topsoil this, put some topsoil along here. But I want to get that topsoil spread out because I think it's supposed to be cold again tonight, and I don't know if my tractor would be able to break through the crust layer on it, and I also don't want to waste a bunch of topsoil that's frozen solid that I can't use. So right now that's what I'm gonna do, is get the topsoil over. I'll probably come from this side a couple times. It's a little hard because this is steeper than it looks, so when you have a full bucket and you're getting sideways on this hill, it's a little bit sketchy, but we're gonna do our best on that side. But I'm gonna try to bring quite a bit through here. I am gonna leave probably about 1 bucket right over here somewhere, just to spread over these ground stumps. I mean, you're gonna have wood chips and topsoil that comes up anyway, so it's gonna be pretty good just sprinkle a little bit of topsoil over it just to dress it up and make it look better. And then we also got to cut this piece of pipe out and fix it. I think I mentioned it, I don't know if I mentioned in another video, but they had these trees cut down, and apparently the guy ran over this with a skid steer. He didn't notice. I noticed it, so I told the owner, and he's just gonna go ahead and have me fix it. Not gonna be an expensive repair. I already have a piece of pipe, just gotta put 2 couplings on. I gotta pick those up tonight. So yeah, but it's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna get the topsoil spread out and try to rake it out at least decently, make it look kind of good. Obviously springtime I'm gonna come back and seed it and hay it or whatever, but I want to get out of here by around 3:30 so I can get that dump trailer back to the guy, because he doesn't open till 7:30, and I don't want to have to deal with that in the morning, because I rented it around 7:30 this morning. So it's a 24-hour rental, so it has to be back by 7:30 tomorrow morning. So I just want to get that brought back to him so now I can come through here and get this buttoned up and at least get all that stuff done, and then just do the stuff with the stumps. It's not supposed to really snow at all. There's a couple days where we're supposed to get a dusting of snow, but so as far as the stumps go, should be good to be able to grind those still. I don't think the ground's gonna freeze too hard before we get out here to do that, but yeah, I'm gonna spread out this topsoil and we will get out of here. So my phone died before I ended up finishing this, so I plugged it in and I got this finished up. It's rough right now, but I'm gonna throw some more topsoil on the edges here once I get the border in tomorrow. And yeah, it's about 3 o'clock, so I gotta get heading so I can return the dump trailer. Between this topsoil here, there's only about half of what I brought in, so we'll have plenty to finish off. There's a little bit down in there that needs to be done still, and then up along the sides here, and then a little bit over on the edges there. I don't know if this guy eventually wants to do like full topsoil over through here, but this is like a hump here, it needs to get cut down, but the problem is there's a gutter drain in there, so I don't know if we'd end up just digging it back and maybe doing like a 45 down and another 45 and to get it down lower into that level, to flatten that off better eventually, maybe, I don't know, and maybe do something with this hump here. I don't really know why it's there. I was thinking maybe to keep water from the deck, but it kind of seems weird. I feel like it would just go under it and out to the lake there, but yeah. So I just started the truck to let it warm up because it's just been frigid outside all day long. I think the highest it's been today was probably 20 degrees, 25 degrees, so it's been pretty cold. But yeah, this is up here is what we got left for topsoil. So it's about half, maybe a little more than half. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing, because it's supposed to warm up a little bit next week when I'd be out here stump grinding, so if this freezes over, I'm just gonna take any of the chunks, put them off to the side, then take them down, put them next to those stumps, and that'll be thawed out, and we'll use that for the topsoil we need over top of those stumps. So overall, a pretty productive day. Finally got out here to get something done. I should be able to get this done by about noon tomorrow, and then we'll head out to the other job, get that done, and then the rest of this week we'll be out hammering some rock. So I'll probably get some footage of that, but unfortunately that's what I'm going to be doing for probably 3 days, 4 days, so it's going to get pretty repetitive and boring for you guys. So I'll film a little bit here and there. Yeah, but I will see you guys tomorrow when we come out here to finish this up. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one.